And third, the beat is very steady. There are few dramatic slowings or increases in speed. Baroque composers added beauty to their pieces through embellishments such as trills, grace notes, and mordents. Because the damper pedal, which allows the struck tones to ring longer, was not invented yet, Baroque composers used a lot of fast rhythms and a lot of notes to extend the sound instead. Baroque period music also reflected the Age of Enlightenment that had been brought about by the scientific and mathematic discoveries of Newton, Galileo, and others. As reason and intelligence ruled, melodies became very elaborate, often not meant to be sung, but to show off compositional skill and technical control. Skilled Baroque musics were expected to be able to improvise melodies based on chord progressions at any moment. Fugues, a popular form of Baroque music, are very difficult to learn and play, and showed off both the composer's and a keyboardist's skills. A fugue consists of a beginning melody that continues on and is started again later, much like a round. To help demonstrate this, I'm going to now recruit you, the audience, one more time to do something for me. I want to teach you what a fugue is about. So we're going to do row, row, row your boat really fast, all right? So we'll do like the first section here, first row, row your boat, and the second section here, and then you are the third section. So you didn't know you were going to come and have to participate, did you? Okay, so here we go. We'll start, and then I'll bring you each in after the first row, row, row. Okay, here we go. Row, 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 row.
Gently down the stream, merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
Thank you, that was lovely. Each time row, row, row your boat was started, it would be considered a new voice. We had 3 different groups of people singing the 3 different voices of row, row, row your boat. A 3-part fugue requires a keyboardist to play all 3 of the voices with only his 2 hands. And what's worse, the melodies eventually change and become more elaborate. A keyboardist has to make sure that all 3 voices can be clearly heard at the same time, and that each voice is as important as the other. The most skilled composers could interweave these voices with all their changes at just the right time to make beautiful chord harmonies. Often these fugues were introduced with a short piece called a prelude, where the musician was expected to improvise long runs and chord progressions that would begin and end in the key of the fugue that followed. Johann Sebastian Bach is the epitome of the Baroque music period genius. I now understand why movies like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea often show mad scientists like Captain Nemo playing his music. His fugues are very difficult to learn. Maybe someday I'll attempt a 4-part fugue, but for now I'm happy to have conquered this 3-part one. I will now play Bach's Prelude and Fugue in B-flat major. Listen for the runs in the Prelude that Baroque musicians would have improvised, but I will not, and see if you can hear the 3 different voices within the fugue.